Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. It's the same daily. It's the same freaking daily, okay? I've had it open for almost 4 hours in the background here. While we planned and did the NLSS, it's done. Let's move along. You remember the modifiers, because you were probably just watching part 1, or maybe, you know, as of yesterday you were watching part 1. We got a big deck, and we know how to use it. What are the keys? Simple. The more powers we play, the happier we are. Whenever we exhaust a card, well, whenever we play a power, we get 2 HP, it makes something else free, and then you get the power ability. Whenever a card's exhausted, gain 4 block. I mean, right off the bat, look at this. You're like, boom. Lots of damage. Second win, exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, gain 5 block for each, so already there's 9 block. And then we might as well gain extra block, even though we have Aura Chalcum, which I will never pronounce correctly. I dispute the notion, by the way, that it's a common word. People have been telling me that. I disagree. I ain't ever heard of this word before. Until recently. Well, we are going to have 6 block plus 3 block only, unfortunately. Ah, no, we're actually going to have 4 block plus 3 block, unfortunately. Life goes on. I will say there's one really good thing. This daily has not been that bad. Especially compared to like a lot of other dailies that we've done, but honestly, why not? We have 4 energy now, so we might as well like blood for blood. Oof, never mind, I miscalculated even in spite of that. The thing that sucks about having a thick deck is that it's a jack of all trades, master of none, you know? What a turn. Please give me a power chain. Not a power chain. You have failed me for what I can only imagine is far from the final time. But whenever we fight enemies who thicken a deck by adding like wounds or you know what I mean by this, I'm assuming. With 2 impervious, are you out of your mind? Like, what are we can't even use the double tap. Whenever we fight enemies who thicken the deck artificially with trash cards or even burn cards, for example, it's way less likely to be relevant, even though it literally just was relevant. Either way, you're dead. We didn't lose that much HP considering that was a really sloppy fight. Straight up, the one thing I will say is I don't know if corruption is actually good for us here, because we lose all of our skills forever, but that allows us to go through our deck so quickly. And, you know, some of the other decks, or some of the other powers have exhaust synergies associated with them as well, so maybe? I don't know, man. Obviously you're gonna flex. And I think, I don't know, like... 28 damage to all enemies? Or 32 damage to one enemy? I think we'll do 28 damage to all enemies. It's not a standout, but it's not that bad. Sure, we could take our regen potion here. We could do a lot of things here that I don't think really are all that relevant in the whole scheme of things. Our victory condition is essentially use one of our many, many ways to gain strength, and then play all of our powers as quickly as possible so that we can get to a good space, like where we have awesome synergies working for us. Unfortunately, Limit Break just doesn't work here. And then go to town, but... hopefully we can kill all 3 of these guys next turn. I'm a little skeptical, though. We're going to take quite a lot of damage as well, but we still have 70 HP thanks to our ability to use feed earlier in the game, at least. So you definitely want to flex. Well, I think you... even though it's going to lead to damage... no. You use Shockwave? Yeah. Feed? Feed. Now, I know they're not dead, but they did both get temporarily killed, and this guy with vulnerability is gonna die, so I almost wonder if we're gonna get feed to work on these guys. It might not count that way. Like, it might work after the fact is what I'm hoping for, but I'm skeptical, admittedly. Let's see. Does not appear so. That's unfortunate. Definitely now we can live with Inflame, because we love the energy refund. Okay, so we'll flex. Get a hole in your side, swallow your pride, don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at. I mean, it's a very awkward series of cards. I think we Impervious, and then we got a lot of extra block to work with. So I'm gonna bash one we're likely to kill next turn. Yeah, let's do it that way. I think we've got a very realistic chance to win today's daily. We seem to perform pretty well against bosses. Mind you, our sample size is like 2, so not that good. Or not that confident, I should say. Brutality? Okay, this is the bad part, because you're like, if you play Corruption, you'll definitely be able to play everything else. But Limit Break will get exhausted, although it's free. And Limit Break also does nothing for us just yet. Well, definitely kill you. And I think we honestly probably just go straight up into this guy. It's a very awkward way to phrase that, but when the repulsors are dead, then we can focus on the Exploder and the Thorns. Really, we want to, like, kill that guy in one hit if possible. And I know that seems very unlikely and difficult, but disarm is free, that's right. So, you're likely to live the longest, so I'd like you to be disarmed. Berserk makes second win free. Exhaust all non-attack cards. Well, that's just nothing. 16 damage, 14 damage. You're very lucky. I don't know why I would do that. We don't have the power that works with that yet. I can definitely kill you, and then I'm going to take this potion. We're still going to take 2 damage, but that's okay. It's going to lead to us having 6 block next turn. And again, now we can focus on taking out one of these guys. Probably Thornlord. Ooh, start Inflame. Metallicize. It's actually like a really strong heal. Certainly will Shockwave. And then you look at this and you go, okay, it's not actually 8 damage. It's actually 12 damage to all enemies 3 times, which is not going to get any kills. Now it's 16 damage to all enemies 3 times, which is still not going to get any kills. It's going to lead to some pretty nasty thorny business, but I still think it's the right call. They go down to 2 and 1 HP respectively. We can kill them both next turn and hopefully put up enough block to not be overly concerned about it. I don't think that was that bad. Reaper would be just an amazing card. Oh, well, Feed is also really good. Yeah, I'm almost like... We're going to take damage in the process here, so we should play like Flame Barrier first. And I know you're probably looking at this and going, please bring back Barricade, not Barricade, Impervious. But I don't like that play as much as I like this play, even though it's dangerous. So we'll Feed, Exhume, Feed, Feed. And we just gain like 6 HP there, I think. Twin Strike. Really good with the strength gain we've got going on. Dead Branch would be so good here. But you know what? We'll take the Paper Frog, which I think is also fine. It's a shame, like I'm really, my strategy at this point really does like largely rely, at least Shuriken worked there. Does largely rely on just drawing strength gain. I suppose if we had thought of it earlier, I mean, again, I beg for your mercy, because this run has been like a little weird forever. Please be weakened. Let me think about this. That's not going to work. We might as well just hit you. Sure. If we thought about it earlier, we could have added more strength gain cards. Probably an easier task than removing the non-strength gain cards. Wait. Yeah, that's how you do it. We're still gonna get hit. We should have used our Ancient Potion to block the application of Constriction, by the way. Hot and fresh out the kitchen, mama rolling that body got every man in here wishing. We're drawing like 0 blocks. Luckily, we self-formed clay is doing a lot of good work for us, but... Oh, we can get you. We can get you. Yeah. There we go. Feed works again. Again, it's not that good to upgrade a card. I'm just sneaking up this whole right path here. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't want to fight any elites. I want to give us the victory in the most guaranteeable format possible. First, that's exactly what I was hoping for. We get a little shockwave action going here. Definitely want to flex. Can we kill one? We got 24 plus 17. No, we cannot kill one. We can get close. I think you're going to attack next. So, right. You also don't have enough energy to even do what you were suggesting, so that's fine. It's no big deal, really, in the whole scheme of things. Remember, if we rest, we heal to 100% of our HP. We lose 5 off the max HP, but we are definitely going to heal to 100% either way, so we always want to make sure we're doing that at the right time. This would deal 7, and it would deal 28 damage, so it wouldn't kill any of them right now. And remember what we learned about feed last time. I'm still going to play Whirlwind. It's our best chance. After I looked at it, to me it looked like our best chance to make sure that all of these guys are killable within a turn or two. We're ahead of the game now. We didn't even take any damage there thanks to Metallicize, but so certainly, and certainly. Second wind does nothing for us. It's not even worth playing right now. I'd like to knock 12 damage out. Can we do that? 21, and then this will kill you. It sucks because we're not really using feed for anything, but I have to continually stress here, feed does nothing for us if we don't play it. It's basically an attack, because if we don't play it, we're never going to see it again because our deck is too thick. So there's a genuine Reaper line here if we can get through your nastiness first. It does 18 damage. Yeah, we've had no strength gain. So I'd like to at least kill you and interrupt you. Then I can't play anything else. Wow, and I also can't really interrupt you. This is... Well, they're all gonna come back. Okay, you know what? More power to you. All we need is, like, Flex Whirlwind, but it's a, 20 turns until that comes back around, so don't get your hopes up. Get rid of Limit Break, because we just actually do not benefit from it. One of these days, man. One of these days, these guys are going. And when they're gone, they ain't ever coming back until the next time, because there's not that much enemy variety. But hey, it's in early access. All right. Corruption. Made everything free. That's right. That's how that works. Every skill, at least. No, it also made dropkick free. That's true. So just continually, like, whittle these guys down so they're in a way that you can destroy them. Like, their HP is low enough you can destroy them next turn. Still think we're cruising for a successful run here. Just, it would be nice to get a relic that allows us to guarantee the demon form is in our hand. So here's a little trick that I learned. If you take an ancient potion, it gets rid of the flex debuff, so you don't lose 2 strength at the end of your turn. At least that's what I've been told. So we might as well knock out you. Didn't quite get enough block, but so be it. Now all we gotta do is kill you next turn. 31 damage spread amongst 2 enemies. Double tap helps out a great deal. And actually... So I think you hit this guy with a Carnage. Hit the other one with a Feed. And we got HP out of it. That's what we're looking for. Dude, add some more in Flames. We're really looking for that strength gain as soon as possible. I don't want to fight any elites. I understand this is going to lead to 10 lost max HP. Life goes on. Do me a favor and upgrade Demon Form so that when it shows up, we see it. Its effect is worth much more if it shows up. 50% more when it shows up. I do hate fighting these guys. Right off the bat, I think you start with Metallicize. Okay, Metallicize made corruption free. And now we can play everything. And I actually think, let's try to get super jacked on turn 1. So, play Demon Form. It hit Feel No Pain, which will make Wild Strike free. You might as well play Second Wind, but the block doesn't do anything for you. Yeah. And then we'll just go on this guy right here. Obviously not going to get the kill, but that's okay. I think that was a totally fine first turn. We're going to gain 3 strength per turn now, and life's good. Life's very good. I wish we could make sure it can work more frequently, but... And this is just like where you want to just scream a little bit, because you're like, why on earth? We might as well play it again, because we're never going to see it again. Like, why on earth are you giving me 3 blocks on this turn? We don't have, like, we don't have barricade that allows us to roll our block over. Well, move over a little down, cause the new block's coming in. I mean, that's 47 damage, yeah. Look, you're gonna hit me, and I accept that. I wish it weren't so. Should just do whatever does the most damage, I think, to take you out. We're gonna take some damage. I'm not gonna say that it had to be done, but I'm okay with it in the end because it got rid of the thorn before it could become a genuine problem. Next 2 attacks are played twice. I can't believe... Oh, you're so extremely lucky. I think it's Iron Wave twice and then Feed. Even though on paper the best option is Perfected Strike, this gives us the HP gain. I can't believe we've been able to make Feed work so well. This is Matrushka's second chance here. Whenever you rest, you may add a card, plus gain 300 gold. No more shops coming, so there's nothing... Maybe when we leave the run, we get enough... Yeah, give me that other demon form. Maybe when we leave the run, we get more points for the amount of gold that we have, but I doubt it, if I'm being honest with you. We can put out a lot of damage on turn 1, but I mean, let's start here. Free Carnage. I love it. I would really like for this to be a free double tap. You've broken my heart. We're going to take 9. Again, not really that bad in the whole scheme of things, because all we have to do is rest once before the boss, and then we'll be at full HP there. But, I mean, we do have to get to the boss first. It's a very simple turn. We are going to be constricted starting on the next turn, but so be it. If we don't draw strength gain early, it's annoying. A nightmare is probably not the right way to describe it. Okay, free Carnage. Free Heavy Blade, which is just default right now. Definitely we'll play Carnage for free, and we'll definitely play Heavy Blade for free, and then we'll Whirlwind you, and at least for once we actually got a Shuriken play there. We are going to take 16 damage. This guy's kind of been our nemesis so far, because we keep using our Ancient Potion for dumb stuff or not using it at all. Start here. It hit the right one. Perfect. Demon Form. We have not exhausted any cards, so I think we feed. Oh, we drew cards. I lost Exhume. Because I'm a fool. Oh no, it just automatically brought back a feed, I'm sure, is what happened. I think in the interest of survival, sure, a double tap feed, 2 double tap feeds, it almost kills him. I'd rather just put up as much block as we can and hurt him a little in the process, I think. Is he killable? After a limit break, you should be close. This one's easy. You definitely Hemokinesis. Yeah, Reaper. Feed. You don't have the energy because you had to play Metallicize to get a card for free, you fool! Oh, we still healed for like 13 before taking 22 damage, so it's not like it's an enormous mistake, but it is stupid. We're extremely lucky today to be on a daily where we can make mistakes. Now, no. That would be the biggest mistake of all. That would be Sheryl Crow's least favorite mistakes. Okay, Dark Embrace. Whenever a card's exhausted, draw a card. Oh, well. I kind of like exhaust all non-attack cards. Yeah, okay. So I think we start... Well, no. We start with Sever Soul and hope to draw a 0 energy card. Yeah, but not that one. It's okay. If Wild Strike added wounds into our hand, I would have exhausted those instead, but... Alright. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, gain 3 block for each. It's very weak, but it does synergize with our power and give us a little card draw. We'll get another Dark Embrace, which now just approaches ridiculousness. Hit you with that. So not a bad time to use an energy potion, because we have the White Beast statue regardless. We're still going to take 2 damage, which is really sad, because we only had to offer up 5 block in total, but... Okay, well this is just ridiculous. Corruption made Shockwave free and exhaustible, which gives us so much more card draw. There wasn't even a point to play on that now that I think about it, but... So, okay. Every time we play a 0 energy card, we're just going to get stronger? Yeah, like this is... I think it's amazing. We don't really want to do this for card draw, but we are never going to see it again, so maybe we should. Oh yeah, good. Do a double tap whirlwind. Seems like a good idea, Dad. So I don't know. Throw another shockwave in here. We might as well wound him. Like keep him in a bad place forever. What are we doing? This is... We've gone actually insane. End turn. So that's a great proof of concept that I think we could completely screw ourselves if we start playing like an idiot. But we could also exhaust like 80 cards from our deck, but I think we only want to exhaust them if there's a productive reason to do so. So let's hope for a lucky Demon Form hit. We didn't get it, but double tap's free, and we're going to play that regardless. So Demon Form had to be done. Double tap, blood for blood, Twin Strike. You're still hitting me pretty hard, but I also hit you very hard. Actually, you're not hitting me that hard. I was blocking almost all of it. So you're probably dead next turn, considering the vulnerability. Maybe? 26? It's not that much. No, we're not going to get there. We got close. Well, 28. Yeah, we can get there. Might as well. Dude, I don't know. I know I keep going down that Dark Embrace strategy. It didn't not work back there, I just want to point out. So Corruption, for certain. Give me an Impervious here. Give me a Warcry. Ooh, yeah, get rid of Blood for the Blood God. Play Dark Embrace instead. We got 30 block, thanks to Impervious already. Well, end turn. I don't know if we're well-equipped for the future, but... We can't be that well-equipped because we didn't draw Demon Form, but, you know, the run is still going here. Oh, my lord. That's a lot of damage. Well, we certainly want to play Demon Form. Are you just going to kill me? I don't think you're going to kill me, but it's... You're not joking around, either. So you gotta go. Honestly, like, you should go. And then you should go. And then you're only dealing 31 damage, which is still a lot, but it's not enough to make me, like, crap my pants like I was doing just a second ago. So it looks like, in all likelihood, we will have a really good chance to fight the final boss. Sure. Good opportunity. Oh, I forgot, we get it. There's so many exhaustible cards. We gotta be smart here. We don't want to exhaust everything yet. I think we just want to ice you. And then you will take 44 damage from a sword boomerang. Carnage is 26. It's not that much. Let's exhaust our other second wind and draw a bunch. Okay, Limit Break's lovely, and we draw twice after playing it. Metallicize could hit this demon form, but let's start with Shockwave, even though we're about to draw too much. Okay. Brutality, hit Carnage, Metallicize, hit Demon form. Now we play Demon form. It hit Iron Wave. Okay, so now we start to go, alright, double tap. And we'll go double tap. Oh, we can't do double tap like that. Double tap 45 damage, just gonna happen twice. Yeah, okay, so there's our feed. That's just gonna work. That's a powerful synergy. We're gonna rest before the boss. And then we're gonna fight. Who is it? I didn't even look. Give me another Heavy Blade. We have the perfect number of cards in our deck. You couldn't make this up. Now we have a very bad deck for fighting the Time Lord. But as long as we focus on what we're doing, I don't mind it that much. First off, we know we're gonna want 2 Dex Potions. Exhaust all non-attack cards and gain 9 block for each. Well, we could do that, or we could play Impervious. And then double tap and feed. And it's kind of a weak turn, but we take no damage. We're 4 decks up. We didn't do much damage either. But we've at least made it to the final boss here. So I think we definitely want to play Feel No Pain. Power Through is not... Well, actually, Power Through might be worth it here. For 0. We'll probably do like... Oh, the game almost froze there. So we only got 5 cards to work with next turn. Please, God, I'm not messing with you. If we don't get Strength Gain early, we got some serious problems. We need some kind of Strength Gain, and obviously this is not it either. You're not vulnerable. So I think we just do like a Carnage, Heavy Blade. We got 3 cards we can draw from next turn, and we're going to take some serious damage, but we're also going to roll over a little bit of our own support thanks to Self-Formed Clay. 19. Okay, so we got 3 cards. I think it's simple. You play your 3 powers. You know he's going to get strength. You know you're not going to put up any block. Life goes on. You have to play those 3 powers. They're the best cards you got right now. Alright. Drink. We have to gain strength. We have to gain strength. This is where we start having 12 card turns. Potentially. So we really... This will be exhausted and give us a card. Is it worth incrementing him? I think it gets close to it. Obviously, in that case, it was not. But I think we've got him now. Now that we're starting, you know, we've got 5 strength up. We've got at least a little window. You love it. Brutality's giving you a guaranteed demon form. You play demon form. You heal up a little bit. You play Flame Barrier, you block his attack, and you get a new card. You play Battle Trance. We can only play 3 more cards. I think we should heal for 10. And then feed. And then Whirlwind for 10 as well, which also gave us a strength up thanks to Shuriken. And that's the ideal way to do that, I think. We still got a reduced draw, which sucks, but... Alright. We've got 9 strength up. I think you play Dark Embrace. I think you play your other Dark Embrace. You play Sword Boomerang for certain. Sever Soul is a good attack, and it will exhaust a card and give you some draw. And we'll definitely play Shockwave after that. That takes us to 5, and there's nothing else we can do, so that's fine. He's vulnerable and weak for a little while. So we can have a big turn here, potentially. We got 7 cards. He's only doing 36. That's not that much in the scheme of things. Well, I think you want to... Let's start by gaining 34. Double tap Blood for the Blood God is pretty good. I'm very okay with that choice. You got 3 cards left. Tell you what, we're going to start with the Demon form. 2 cards left. Let's use a free card, Disarm. And then it's all about damage or Metallicize. Metallicize I don't think is that useful. So I think we just play Hemokinesis with our double tap still Oh, no, double tap wasn't active? I guess not. He's probably dead next turn, I think. Well, if we're only going to play a couple attacks this turn, we might as well play Flexes as well. Which is how it looks right now, I should say. Definitely a limit. Come on, we're drawing too much though. Our hand is full. Blood for blood, 60. You're dead. Dude, easy daily, but like that doesn't mean it wasn't fun. 798 damage. We're gonna be on the low side for scores, and also the daily actually ended like 3 hours ago, and I just left it open so I could finish it here. But yeah, hey, that was a good daily. I had fun with it. We're gonna do another one right away. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.